We're Naik and Kim, a Belgian couple who spent a year and a half traveling the world before buying and converting this Ford Transit van into a camper van that we are now driving across Europe. We are currently enjoying Vanlife Switzerland, where we spent the past few weeks exploring the Swiss Alps. So far, Switzerland in winter has been exactly as we'd hoped. Mind-blowing snowy landscapes, freezing temperatures, and lots of cheese to warm us back up after a day of winter fun. But today we're exploring somewhere so completely different from all of that it is probably the most surprising place in Switzerland.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another beautiful, sunny day here in Switzerland. We just woke up in our van here. Kim is cooking up a breakfast here right behind me.
I think this time I got the consistency just right. Chia pudding, in case you don't know, is like chia seeds soaked in usually plant-based milk. We use coconut milk because it has a lot of flavor. Then we put in some cocoa powder, which is why it has this brown color. But I don't think I've made enough this time. Like, it's hard to get the consistency right because initially when you put it in, it's just a bunch of seeds rolling around in milk. It's only this much each.
What?
Only second time making it, so.
But I would say the main event is on this side of our van. Look at this. Look at where we parked up. Right at the Lugano lake here. Time to head outside, check out the lake, have some breakfast. Oh wait, still need to put on some pants though.
These shoes are actually a wee bit too small. Always takes me like 10 minutes to get into them.
Nobody has time for this. Let's get to the lake, guys. Now let's give this beautifully prepared breakfast a little taste.
Don't be too hard on the chef, she's standing right here.
If it tastes half as good as it looks, it's gonna be amazing.
Better than last time?
The pudding was a bit more
Firm.
gooey last time, I think. Now it's a bit more solid. But flavors really good. Blueberries, banana, peanut butter, chocolate. Is it mint?
Yes, it is.
Fresh mint leaves.
From my very own garden. No, that's a lie. But I mean, look at those views. That is just amazing. Not a bad place.
It's the stuff dreams are made of.
Not a bad place to camp for the night.
No, it's amazing. We're here now at Lake Lugano, Lago Lugano, in the Italian-speaking part of Switzerland, right in the south. We're actually at the border of Italy, right here around the corner, across at the other side of the lake, not this side, but like a little bit to that side. You can't see it from here. There's Italy, so we're about 200 meters away from Italy, maybe 400 meters. So we're right at the border here. It looks so different from the rest of Switzerland, it's crazy. Alright, ready to go. Had a shower, cleaned up the whole van, did the dishes, feeling good and ready to go to head into Lugano now. Beautiful old city right here at Lake Lugano. Easy to remember, Lake Lugano, City Lugano.
The only part of Lugano that we've seen so far is this bit. The lake looks nice, but I think with traditional Italian architecture here in the heart of... There is music coming from Naik's pocket. Here in the heart of Italy.
I have a very musical pants.
Swiss Italy. It's gonna be even better.
It's not Swiss Italy. It's Switzerland.
Italian Switzerland then.
Italian Switzerland, yeah. Don't say it too loud that this is Swiss Italy. If these people hear you, you're done for. They lock you up in their bank vaults and then we'll never be seen again.
Okay, let's go.
Made it to the city center here of Lugano. We are now at the main square, the Piazza di Riforma. Not sure if my Italian pronunciation is very good, but I like to think it is. I just pretend it was very good. Got some beautiful buildings here. It reminds us of like the architectural style that you find in Italy.
Nice pastel-y shaped colors, pastel-y colored buildings, pastel-y shaped colors.
I love how different it is just from the area where we were in before.
And it doesn't feel Swiss at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. I mean, it is still Switzerland, but. Beautiful building you see behind me is the city hall. It's considered as the main square here in Lugano. On Saturdays you can find the local antiquities market here. Pretty nice spot. And then just behind me, I don't think you can see it, but here is the lake. So incredible location. Now entering here the Via Nasa, the main shopping area. Beautiful, beautiful street. It's the first time it's like warm weather, 20 degrees right now.
20 degrees
sunshine.
Celsius, so nice.
I love it.
Today is a good day.
Today is a really good day. I just love how walking around here in Lugano you get to these beautiful squares like this one. It's called Bernardino Luini and it has a most important church here in Lugano. The Church of Santa Maria degli Angeli, built in the 15th century. It doesn't look super special from the outside, to be honest, but apparently it is really nice on the inside, so we're gonna check it out right here on the shore of the Lago Lugano with beautiful mountains there. Hilltops lined with beautiful colored houses. I really enjoy the vibe here. It's like Mediterranean, Italian thing, and it's so different from the mountains and the snow. It is really spectacular on the inside. Looks so different from many churches you see, but it's also quite old already. Look at that fresco.
Largest city with an Italian-speaking majority of inhabitants outside of Italy. So in a way it's quite unique to be in a place that feels this Italian, but that's not in Italy.
But it's also still feels a bit Swiss because it's super clean, well organized, everything is well maintained.
Lots of shops that sell watches and...
Yeah, and you don't have that in Italy. It's a bit more rustic and not always
but
that
Italy's
well
still clean.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not Swiss standards. Lugano really is the Swiss spin on Italy.
Yeah. Maybe the new and improved one, who knows? Are there any Italians?
And then you wonder where all the people are. They weren't in the shopping streets because they're here. At the waterfront. That's where they all are. Hanging out in the sun.
We're now standing in line for what seems Lugano's most popular gelateria.
We're not sure of that, but judging by the queue, it's gonna be good. But I'm not sure which flavor I want.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different types.
Tough choices. Should we have it by the water?
I think we should. Hazelnut ice cream tastes just like Nutella. Oh yeah.
I took stracciatella e chocolate. Stracciatella is an Italian classic. Oh yes.
It's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That is some great ice cream. It really is.
Vanilla is so good. This is what I'm talking about. Lakeside views, sunshine, ice cream. Seagulls looking at my ice cream though. Okay, you can't taste. This is happiness on a cone. Money can't buy happiness, but money can
Yours
buy
is seriously
ice cream.
good. What is that thing? Not the vanilla, but the other thing?
It's nuts, I think it's hazelnuts.
That is good. That's the best flavor. Yeah.
This day has been really good though. I mean, the sunshine, very relaxed, nothing too busy. Having breakfast at the lake, having ice cream at the lake, just walking around the streets a bit. It's been really good for us.
There may be some drinking at the lake later.
We may or may not have purchased a bottle of wine. But yeah, I mean, this day has been really good for us. A couple of videos ago, we made a video that we weren't feeling so well and we were a bit overwhelmed. But now, I think we are on the right track though.
Yeah. The weather alone is a huge change. If you would have been here and it would have been like 2 degrees Celsius, there would have been no people inside. You wouldn't even have thought of getting an ice cream because your fingers would be popsicles. But now it's like 22 degrees Celsius. It's really, really nice. It's sunny. People are out.
We made it back to our lunch, not a lunch site, lakeside spot where we had our breakfast this morning. Look at this beautiful viewpoint here. Across the bay.
What's this inside the camera bag? Not really cold, the wine apparently.
Got ourselves a bottle of white Italian wine here. Cheers. This is a pretty great end to a pretty great day, let's say.
It was a good day.
Lakeside views here.